Graduation. It's that bittersweet moment of the end of an era. The accumulation of all those years of hard work. All your friends and family clapping and cheering for you. Celebrating together all that you've been able to achieve the past 4 years. Every time you would see each class above you walk across the stage, you felt a nervous excitement. Soon, you'd be up on that stage too. It's honestly a bittersweet moment. You know that after graduation, it'll be the last time you see some of your friends, as everyone just naturally branches off into their next stage of life. So that's why, for us seniors, this is a year to be celebrated and to live to the fullest. It's a year full of hope for what's next and to also create those last memories. A year staying up late, talking about the dreams and worries you have about the future. A year going on road trips and ditching school, because at this point, it doesn't really matter anymore and you've got a pretty bad case of senioritis. And a year where you can make those summer travel plans to grasp that fleeting moment of freedom before your new responsibilities kicked in. But we all know that for us this year, a lot of those things weren't going to happen. All of a sudden, we're home, and we're taking classes online. Those friends that we wanted to spend our last moments of school with, or those travel plans we had, they all disappeared in an instant. For the first time in forever, a wave of isolation set across the nation. You can't help but wish for things to go back to normal. Instead of being bored at home during online class, you wish with all your might that you could go back to being bored on campus in class with your friends. You start to lose a sense of what day of the week it is. It seems like it'd be so easy to see your friends. They're just a 5-minute drive away. But then you think about your parents, who are older. You think about those who aren't as lucky as you. Those who don't have healthy immune systems, a safe place to quarantine, or jobs that allow them to work from home. At this point, it's pretty obvious that graduation wasn't going to happen. All around you, you see posts of summer internships getting canceled, jobs getting rescinded, graduates getting laid off. What's going to happen to my future? So, I just got a notification from my company that I'll be interning with this summer, and I'm worried because I still want to move to Seattle and work for them, so hopefully things will go as planned. See what they said. Okay, it looks like I'll just be working remotely for now and moving to Seattle later. But thank goodness I still have the job. As you start to adapt, days start to feel slow but fast at the same time. Things are still uncertain, but people are trying to find ways to cheer each other up, whether it be through memes, TikToks, or Animal Crossing. While you're bored out of your mind and going somewhat crazy,
Hot and Nicole, they're both so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense.
at least you're going crazy within the safety of your 4 walls. You start to find joy in the everyday simple things in life, like petting the neighborhood cat and calling up your friends. Thank goodness for all those bored developers for creating free online games for us to play, because although you're not able to be physically there with your friends, you can still laugh and enjoy spending time with them like before. While you were far away from your parents in college, at least now you can spend some quality time with them. And the dogs are also definitely happy to see you. For me, as everyone's working from home, this also meant that I can spend more time with my boyfriend, Steven. While the original plan was to wait until after graduation to transition from a long-distance relationship, since he lives in Seattle, he was able to spend time with me here in Texas. Maybe a little too much time. telling my story, I actually realized that I'm one of the luckiest ones. I live in an area that has a relatively low number of cases. I'm growing up in a household where I feel safe and loved, and I have friends I care about whom I can reach out to. As the class of 2020, we're facing some unique hardships, but also as the class of 2020, we're going to come out of this stronger and with a bigger appreciation for all the things that we'd taken for granted for in the past. We'll learn to cherish simple trips to stores, tight hugs with our loved ones, eating out at restaurants, and many other things. So dear class of 2020, congratulations on everything you've done so far. Despite going through this obstacle, we're going to persevere like no recent graduates have done before. It's only a few weeks before many of us are going to virtually walk across that stage. And when that moment comes, we may not be surrounded by all our friends, but just know that the whole world will be cheering us on. To my fellow class of 2020, we got this.